So Adidas reports that after cutting ties with Ye, they anticipate to lose almost $250 million in profit by the year's end. And just in 2021 alone, YEEZY accounted for over $1.7 billion in annual revenue for Adidas. What up? What's going on, everybody? It's J.A. Hope y'all are doing well. In today's video, we're gonna put ourselves inside the shoes of an Adidas executive after taking a heavy hit as to losing one of the most influential figures of our generation. Who could Adidas sign to fill the void? We're gonna take a look at a list of potential candidates. Who could Adidas sign to fill the shoes of someone as influential as Ye? Make sure you guys sit back, relax, catch a vibe, and let's get straight into it. So let's start the discussion off with Jerry Lorenzo, who is an American fashion and sneaker designer. He is also the founder of American luxury streetwear label Fear of God. So he really didn't get his foot into the fashion industry's doors the traditional route per se. Actually, while getting his MBA, Lorenzo went to school during the day and worked at Diesel at night. So prior retail experience, he spent 2 years in the stockroom because in his opinion, he probably wasn't actually cool enough to be on the floor. So one day they gave him a shot on the floor and he almost instantly sold over $5,000 of merchandise during the stint. So 2 years in the stockroom had given him an understanding of product and fit, and his knowledge and talent made him a natural salesperson. So his manager was blown away and they kept him on the floor. So after a short stint in the corporate world, Lorenzo actually worked for the LA Dodgers as well as a party promoter. He took $14,000 of his own savings to start his label, Fear of God. So of course the beginning was tough. Due to his lack of industry knowledge, Jerry was stolen from and taken advantage of. So through all the hardships and adversity, Lorenzo pushed through and eventually released his first collection. Grabbing the attention of Virgil and Kanye, Lorenzo would eventually go on to work at YEEZY and in 2018 launched a competitive price sister label to Fear of God. This label was Essentials, which was a subsidiary to his mainline Fear of God. So Fear of God has several huge, well-known collaborations with brands like Vans as well as Nike, but in 2020, Adidas named Jerry Lorenzo as the global head of Adidas basketball. So I'm not even really sure what that title is because it's gonna be going on 2 years since he was named the global head of Adidas basketball, and we have yet to really see anything come from that announcement. I mean, so far, I think we've just gotten a Fear of God branded hoodie, but no sneakers, no collection of clothing as of yet. So as of right now, Jerry Lorenzo and Adidas, you're on the clock. So I love the fact that Jerry broke into the industry going the non-traditional route. He's proven himself that he could do his thing in the luxury sphere with a high-end design such as Fear of God. He's also proven himself in a more affordable industry with his Essentials line, which has definitely proven to be a success over time. So given the fact that he's already with Adidas, I feel like it would be a smooth transition. But do you guys feel like someone like Jerry Lorenzo can fill the shoes? So next up, we have Bad Bunny. Now, when Kanye originally signed his Adidas deal, he was most known as a music artist. So as an Adidas exec, what type of music artist could have the same type of global effect as an artist of the magnitude of Kanye? Well, Latin music is the fastest growing genre of music, and at just 28 years old, Bad Bunny has broken plenty of records. He's the first artist to reach the top of the Billboard 200 singing solely Spanish music. He sold out back-to-back arena and stadium tours, and he's also Spotify's most streamed artist globally. So I honestly feel like Bad Bunny would be a great choice. Although Kanye's shoes could never be filled, I do feel like music directly influences fashion, and I would say that Bad Bunny definitely pushes the boundaries in fashion as well as musically, so he would be a good choice. So he's already signed to Adidas. They have dropped a few different collabs. They've all been hits, but we have yet to see a completely brand new design Bad Bunny silhouette. with Adidas, so that's still on the fence. As well as, you guys know, the Yeezy brand started off slow. They started off with a few different silhouettes, just a couple of different colorways, and then over time scaled to be a huge global brand. So do you feel like with the Bad Bunny collabs, if they were to up the number of silhouettes, drop in a whole bunch of different colors, you know, multiple pairs, do you feel like they could scale to have the same type of success that Ye had with the Yeezy Adidas brand? Now, there are also reports out there that Adidas, although they have cut ties with Ye, would potentially continue to release Yeezys without the Yeezy branding and replaced with Adidas branding. So I feel like in order for that to be successful, they would probably want to attach a really hot designer behind it. And one of the hottest designers currently in the footwear industry, I would have to say, is Salehi Bembury. So after college, Salehi Bembury designed shoes at Payless, and in 2011, he was hired at Cole Haan. Now, his supervisor at Cole Haan worked with Kanye West and encouraged Bembury to submit his portfolio. So he got his start at Yeezy in 2015. In 2017, Bembury got his position as head of sneaker design at Versace, and in 2020, became vice president of sneakers and men's footwear, of course, at Versace. He's also known to design independently. Probably his most popular collabs as of recent have been his collabs with New Balance as well as Crocs. Now, if you bring up Salehi, another individual's name that you have to also bring up is Joe Freshgoods, who is a designer and creative director from the west side of Chicago, known to use unique blends of brand narratives and historical cultural references, basically to connect his audience. So he got his start in the fashion scene fresh out of high school, working at a retail store as a sales associate, to eventually opening up his first brick and mortar store called Fat Tiger with his business associates. Joe Freshgoods' unique approach has led to partnerships with brands across the world like AT&T, McDonald's, the Chicago Bears, and New Balance. Some of his collaborations, like the New Balance 992, Joe Freshgoods, No Emotions, Are Emotions, are so highly coveted in the hypebeast sneaker market that they're reselling for well over $1,000. And lastly, we have the boy Drizzy Drake, which rumor has it that Adidas has already made a formal offer for a multi-year partnership with Adidas to essentially be Kanye's replacement. But to be honest with you, after years of attempts of trying to captivate an audience in the sneaker game, I really feel like Drake wouldn't really take a leap of faith like that to go over to a company such as Adidas. I feel like he would definitely much rather play it safe by staying signed to a sneaker conglomerate like Nike. So it really all goes to show you how important these influencers are to these corporations. I mean, take a look at someone like Mr. Beast, who is one of the biggest, if not the biggest, YouTuber on this platform. He recently turned down a deal for over $1 billion for his company. So it really just goes to show you how valuable these influencers are to these big corporations. So to kind of draw some conclusion for today's video, I feel like it couldn't just pick one individual to fill the shoes left by Ye. I feel like in order to fill those huge shoes, that huge void, it would have to be a combination of all of these different individuals. So let me know what you guys thought about today's topic. Salute to everybody for tuning in. I'm J.A. Make sure y'all stay safe, stay blessed, and I'm out, y'all. Salute.
So I won't tell you that